I've put some surveillance cameras in and sent clients of my own so I can really get to the bottom of what's going on. You've asked for my help.
Yeah.
I'm here. What's going on?
If you look at our financial statements, you'll see lack of cash flow. You'll see, obviously, huge debt.
So you're not getting the customers in, or you're not retaining them, or both?
Both.
But why?
I believe part of it is the understanding of how hard you need to work to be able to retain your clients as a stylist.
So you think it's your stylist's fault?
Yeah.
You're not a hairdresser.
Right.
I'm assuming you know nothing about the hairdressing industry.
Did not.
He is a business owner in a salon, acting as a manager right now.
There's a big difference between managing something
Yes.
and micromanaging.
Right.
So do you do that?
I don't feel like I micromanage.
Does she micromanage?
I think so, yeah.
What I want you guys to do is look at your salon. Let's see some of these problems that you're telling me about and see if any of them come up.
Okay.
So here we go.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Good. How can we help you?
I'm a walk-in. Do you have anything available?
Let's see. I can't put you in with Danny.
Carrie? No.
She's booked.
So approximately how long do you think it'll be?
We're just gonna try to squeeze you in.
Okay.
It'll just be about like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Just to figure that out. You wanna have a seat?
Great, thank
I'll
you.
be right back.
Here's a client that's asking for a haircut and a colour. You have 2 front desk staff there and, what, 5 other staff just hanging around the front desk, and no one can work it out? How do you think he's applying that colour? Looks a bit lumpy.
It looks messy.
How does that stain all around that hairline and the hair all in her face and everything look to you?
It's not how I do it.
It's how your staff do it.
Yeah, I see that.
What's that in her hand?
Scratcher, I think.
It's called a tail comb, not a scratcher. That's
It gets itchy.
horrible.
What do you use if a client has an irritated scalp?
I don't do their hair. That's like Beauty School 101. If someone's saying, ouch, this hurts, you don't just hand them something and go, oh, well, here, scratch.
I understand.
And you want to know why you have no clients, why they don't come back.
What's 2 inches to you?
2 inches to me, like that.
That looks like 1, 2, 3.
It's different to everybody.
Okay, so yeah, like I'm thinking that much off.
Okay.
So what would you say you're cutting off? 2 inches or 1.5 inches?
It's like a solid 2 you're cutting off.
Well, my inch is different than your inch.
It sure is.
This girl is scissorphobic, wants an inch off, and is being told by the hairdresser, well, that might be your inch, but that's my inch. And just to throw another thing into the mix, I sent that client in. So that definitely didn't go well. Isn't this fun?
No.
Sorry, he just said it's gonna be a minute, but for sure it's gonna be a minute. First he said like 5 minutes and then 5 minutes again. And
Have you not checked in yet?
no, I mean like with the time.
Temp Salon and Spa, this is David. I can assist you. For what day?
Let me tell you something. I've watched 3 people cover this desk today, and 3 people can't do it.
I hear you. I don't disagree.
Can I cut that woman's hair?
I don't know what services you can perform.
Well, that's my question.
Right, let me show you. This list pops out, but yours only says miscellaneous. So with every service you do, I have to ask her, you know, has he been cleared for that?
You know that I can do that.
I know you can do all that, for sure. But at this point, you're not cleared for any of the processes.
The deal is that you're not letting him work.
I mean, he definitely could have cut it.
Well, he definitely couldn't have cut him because David is telling him that he's not cleared
Right.
to do haircuts because the computer says miscellaneous.
Tell me she doesn't walk out.
There she goes. You know what? I've seen enough. I really have. I want your keys to the salon.
All right.
So she likes it longer on the front, and she likes it real textured at the bottom, and just some like subtle maybe caramel highlights in there, not too light.
Sounds like it's a plan.
We're gonna give her some softer layers because right now there's a
big difference between her bangs. She does like her length. She's intimidating to us, and nobody wants to embarrass themselves or be embarrassed.
I look forward to seeing you in the process. Bye-bye.
She likes this haircut.
Okay.
But for her color, she wants something trendy, something with vibrant colors. Maybe throw some panels in of fuchsia.
Martino's model wanted a celebrity haircut. And next thing I know, Martino's talking her into fuchsia hair. Good luck, my dear. Good luck. Why are these highlights lighter than the ones that I'm seeing up here?
You don't think these would be the same way when it's dry?
No, it's totally different. Look at the difference with how light this is. The toner didn't go all the way through in your application. Tony had a little bit of attitude with me. He didn't like the fact that I pointed out that his colour was uneven. Kapow! He kept trying to tell me that it looked the same as the rest of the head. That's impossible.
Don't be nervous. No.
But he didn't want to admit that he'd made a mistake. Is that yours?
Yes, it is mine. You want me to pick it up and go back to her head with these gloves on? I'm just asking if that's what you want, I'll do it.
Did you call me hun? If you call me hun one more time, I swear to God I'm going to whack you upside the head. I've heard Martino several times refer to his clients and his staff as hun, babe, sweetie. You know what? It's not right. I've had enough.
Okay,
I'm not your hun, I'm not your sweetie, I'm not your baby, I'm not your darling, I'm none of those.
Oh, for the love of God. All right, Natalie, 5 minutes, Natalie. See, I'm trying.
Is he always this fresh?
Yes.
Doesn't work for me. You must have the patience of a saint.
No.
What planet is she from? 99.9% of the women that walk in this door want you to say, there she is, look at that beautiful girl, there's my sweetheart. It makes them feel good. Any therapist will tell you that. Maybe Tabatha needs a therapist. Sweetheart. Like, she just doesn't get it. Some people are not like Tabatha, stone cold soldiers.
Bunch of crap. And you defended it. You know my clients liked it, and you know.
Like, they don't care if you call them by their name.
It's not that they care, but their husbands don't call them that, so they like coming here. They feel good, and you know that.
Look at me. Say you don't think that.
No.
Listen, I'm gonna talk to her about you ignoring me in the middle of the floor in front of clients. That's what
Shut
I'm gonna
up,
talk to her
Mort.
about.
I said yeah. Why do you have to keep answering
Because you
me?
walked away. You didn't answer me.
All right, relax.
No.
You're
I'm
taking
your
the
boss. You're
whole
my
thing.
assistant.
All right.
So
Not
answer
today.
me. Obviously not.
Martino only had one client today, and it literally took him all day. But he left her just sitting there several times to go and call his mother, to go and complain to his staff, to go and have a cigarette, and basically to go and bitch about me.
Mom, I gotta go. I'm hanging up so I can talk to you. She's talking in my ear.
You can lose the attitude before you speak to me. I would be my preference. Thank you very much.
If you would talk to me like you want me to talk to everybody else, we would get along a lot better.
I'm speaking to you exactly how I would like people to speak to me. It is no different than how I've spoken to all your staff all day.
Let me go so I can
and
do
no
this.
one seems to have a problem. I'm not angry with you, Martino.
What, can I hang up with my mom just real quick? You don't have to leave. I don't want to hang up
You
on her.
can finish speaking to your mother. That's fine.
This
That's
woman is
obviously
such a
wonderful.
bitch. I can't stand her. I'm just completely frustrated. I have someone criticizing me for who I am. And I just was like, just couldn't take it today. It was too much.
Before we get started watching the surveillance of the salon, I really want to know why you asked me here.
We have a good salon. We have a good crew. We just need to get more business. We need to pump it up, and we don't know how to pump it up. We've been in business almost 2 years, and we're just kind of like at a standstill. And I need your help because I need some money. I put all my money into the business.
And how much money did you put in?
It was about $230,000. And
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And so I would like to have some of that back so I can enjoy life a little bit, not have to worry about how I'm going to pay my rent.
How much salary do you take every month?
I take $2,000 a month.
Okay.
And my rent alone is $2,000 a month. That's
So
it.
what about food and gas?
I go into my savings account, and it's getting smaller and smaller.
And how much longer do you think that can go on?
About 8 more months.
How much did you invest initially into the salon, Tim?
I didn't invest. Kathy came in as an investor.
You did not invest at all?
No, but...
Well, what's your income then? Your income is different from each other? What
yes.
you take home?
I don't take from the salon, I take from the chair.
But the chair's in the salon.
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get my head around it.
Yes.
It's okay.
So I live off of that income.
And how much is that?
I have about an $8,000 overhead at home.
So you take $8,000 a month home,
Yes.
and Kathy takes $2,000 a month.
Yes.
Tim didn't put a dime into this salon, yet he's making 4 times the salary that Kathy's making. Something's not right here. Have you really never just kind of stood back and looked at your business? No?
Not like this.
I think you look very pretty.
She's being smacked in the face with the sleeve, and the stylist doesn't even seem to know.
Nope. Carrying on that conversation.
I mean, look, the girl keeps getting whacked in the face.
Gorgeous. What's up? What I'm gonna do without you, baby?
Is it like this when you guys are in there? Screaming
I
across
don't
the
think it was
salon?
not like
and-
that. There's not that screaming and that. That looked like a party.
What is that thing that she's applying the color with, Tim?
Don't know. I've never seen that done.
It's not something that I would apply color with at all.
No.
The client looks absolutely terrified.
She does.
She looks like she's about to cry. And just to throw another thing into the mix, I sent that client in.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going. That is disgusting, I'm sorry.
She wiped her
face.
Wow.
The towel that's on the client's shoulder,
That's bad,
and she
Tim.
leads the client's head forward and wipes her face on the towel, that's disgusting.
We're so screwed. It's not connected anymore.
Oh no!
You guys, don't use that shampoo bowl. I just broke it.
The sink's just been pulled off the wall. She's yelled it across the salon to announce it. Everyone's having a good laugh, and all the clients look horrified.
You know what? It's really pissing me off. It truly is pissing me off now. I've got so much at stake here. And
Yes,
it's
you do.
pissing me off that they're taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
But I'm pissed too because I let them do it.
Well, and Tim, you're letting them
I'm
do
letting
it
them do it too. It's not-
because you know what? You are a hairdresser, and you should know what's professional and what's not, and that's shame on you. So give me your keys. I'm taking over.
It felt fantastic giving Tabatha the key. It was kind of like I was handing over responsibility. Thank
Get
you.
it right up.
Thank you.
We'll see if you thank me at the end of this.
Okay,
but come
Tabitha.
on, let's.
Here's our.
Oh, this is nice. This is obviously not real.
No.
But the cobwebs are really fantastic, as is the dust
Oh,
that's
yeah.
on there.
Here are our messy sinks.
I'm sorry.
I know.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. What?
It's all disgusting.
I find it amazing that you're the owner and you're agreeing with me and telling me it's gross, yet it's there. I find that.
Yeah, I know.
I find that. Keep the tour going.
All right.
This is fascinating.
Oh, it gets worse.
Tammy clearly knows it's a mess in here, and yet she does absolutely nothing. What the hell?
Here we have our back room, which we haven't done anything with.
Could you open that for me? Because I don't want to touch it, to be honest. So that's the
color
cupboard.
cabinet.
I would never do colour if I worked for you. I wouldn't want to come back here. I've been in here 2 seconds and I'm crazy. How do you expect those guys to work and be productive in this?
I know it's dirty. I know it's not clean enough. And yeah, I don't stay till midnight to clean every night because I'm tired. This is pretty much it.
So this is where clients sit when they get a manicure. What is this? That's disgusting. I'm sorry. If I was a client and I came in to get a manicure, I'd walk out. It's dirty. Actually, it's not dirty. It's filthy. I'm just gobsmacked by it. I will see you all at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for our staff meeting and for our changes. And I will be honest with you, and sometimes you won't like it. I'll see you all in the morning.
This salon is an absolute disaster. If nobody steps up to lead this salon, then there's not much I can do to help. Today is day 2, so I've called a staff meeting at 10 o'clock for all the hairdressers to be there. And I've told Tammy to come in early because I really need to see from a business level what's going on. How many clients do you have off the top of your head?
I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah.
How many new clients do you get a week in the salon?
I honestly, I don't know.
How much does that manicure area make?
Not much.
It is just ludicrous that she can own this business and know nothing about the nuts and bolts of it. So do you make enough for you to live?
No.
So
I
how
live
do
with
you
my
live?
boyfriend. He pays for everything.
So what happens if you have All right, some weeks are slow.
I've been borrowing money.
Who do you borrow money from?
My mom. I know, I hate asking, but...
You borrow money from your mother?
Yes.
How much money do you borrow from your mother?
About $1,500 a month.
I'm indebted to a lot of people, and everything is put into this. I've borrowed money from everywhere. I need to move to another country and go into hiding.
Why the hell did you decide to own a hairdressing salon? What made you wake up and go, ooh, I'm going to own a hairdressing salon?
Spa, to be honest, and because I had helped people work in a spa before, and I was doing all their marketing. And when I was looking for a place, this had really great potential. I thought, you know, if the hair part didn't work out, I would make it into a spa.
And how's that hair part working for you? Because to me, it's seeming like it's really, you know, you're doing a bang-up job of it.
I figured they'd be able to take care of themselves. You know, they're hairdressers, they're professionals.
All right, so...
You know, I'm a mom, but come on.
Are you kidding me? You have to control everything from prices to personnel to run a successful business.
I want it to work. Of course. I mean, I want it more than anything.
You know what? You got to give me some passion. I'm really sorry.
I'm like, I don't
You're
like
killing me. You just
You're
keep
absolutely right, though.
You just keep standing there going, yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, I can't afford food, but ooh, gas in the car. Yeah, I'm borrowing money from my mother.
It's bad. It's really bad. And that my solution is to show up every day and work and try to make it better. That's what I know how to do, and that's what I do.
Well, it sounds like you're a bad business owner with everything you're saying.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Are you? Are you a bad business owner?
Seems like it.
No, I'm asking for a fact.
Probably.
Do you know what? You can't commit to anything, can you?
Yeah, no.
Why? Why did you let it get to this point? Tammy.
I know. I don't have the
I'm
answers.
I'm not a violent person, but I want to just beat the living hell out of you. Trying to talk to Tammy is one of the most frustrating things I've had to do in my entire life. How long can you keep going with this?
Not long.
Well, give me a time. A week, a month, a year, a day.
A month, maybe.